Hello, hola, bonjour, ni hao. How's it going, everyone? We had a shitty week 9 prediction.
We're not even gonna tell you the record. That's how shitty it was.
That's how bad it was. If you guys want to, feel free and look at it. In the past YouTube video, please keep it to yourselves. All the laughter.
Don't
Don't comment. Nothing. It didn't age well. Let's just say this.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Fast Snow.
Co-host unknown.
And we're a little disappointed in ourselves, but we're gonna give you a recap of everything that happened.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, basically we'll tell you what how good these teams did. A lot of it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I'll get to that, but first,
We're here at Estadio Victoria.
don't say it all American. Victoria.
Okay, see, he said it. But yeah, it's in Aguascalientes. It holds 23,000 people and like 157 or whatever. But yeah, we're great to be here. Shout out to the Cardboard fans. We have, the 23,000 loyal fans and counting. The one at Camp Now, Camp Bernabeu, all those other stadiums we've been to.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the smaller stadiums we've been to.
I highly doubt that. I think there's like a smaller one than this
That we've been to?
that we're gonna be.
Oh, we'll be at some point.
Yeah.
But right now, anyway, I appreciate the 23,000 cardboard cutouts. Please appreciate them as well. It cost us a lot of money. Not a lot of people paid for it.
Anyways, let's
get started. Week 9 recap, baby. So, first game, Atlas versus Atletico San Luis.
I'll take charge.
Go for it.
Atlas dominated, honestly, offensively. The 3 goals that they had.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. But, 18 shots compared to 5. 9 shots were on target compared to, 1. So it just proves that they were, striking, nonstop.
They went for it.
They went for it. They're like full throttle, no breaks. And it worked. I mean, they successfully got 3 goals.
And the only flaw from Atlas was the red card that happened at the last minute.
Yeah.
So it didn't affect the outcome of the game.
Yeah.
But it was definitely
Something that helped.
A flaw, I should say, of Atlas's end after a dominating game. But that's it. Let's move on, guys. Where we at? Puebla versus León. We are shocked. Puebla won this game 2-1.
Just get into it, dude. I don't even want to say that record.
It doesn't even make sense. So León dominated this game statistically, and if you watch the game, they passed the eye test. Like León should have easily won that game.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed. I'm a little sad that the first 2 goals, mainly during the game, were penalties. They were penalties, in my opinion. Yeah. However, who wants to see penalty? I want to see goals from long, beautifully centered.
Penalties, I would see myself play FIFA.
Exactly, and I just purposely tie. Anyway, but that last minute goal from Daniel Alvarez Lopez.
That was clutch.
That was clutch. That sealed the game, and Puebla walks out of there with a win.
They said bye-bye.
So, props to Puebla. León, you have a lot of work to do, and guess who your next target is? America. Good luck.
Okay. How do you feel about this next game?
Anyway, we got Chivas versus Querétaro, who tied 2-2.
Losers.
No, the sad part is Chivas tied it at the last minute too, of the 90th minute. Oh my god, it was intense.
They should have lost.
So Querétaro in the first 30 minutes had complete control of the game, the tempo.
Yeah.
At least I felt like, but they didn't do anything with it. But in the 38th minute, once again, another Chivas defense mistake, and it allows Lezano to score. We got Chivas. Dude, what is going on, man? Anyway, but somehow at the just before the end of the first half, you have an unbelievable goal from JJ Macias. He does like a weird cross-heeled kick. It gets deflected, and it goes straight into the goal. And before you know it, we have a tie game. I was excited at the moment. And then obviously you have Ramirez scoring at the 74th minute.
That was a huge letdown.
But guess what? It was on a free kick, on a stop ball. Once again, Chivas allows another goal in this way. This time it wasn't an own goal, thank God. But come on, Chivas. Raul Godinho, they were taking shots on you left and right, and you couldn't even grab the ball. You didn't solidify the ball in your hands. It kept bouncing off you.
Yeah.
Man. But somehow Miguel Ponce scores the goal at the end. So there's a lot of flaws Chivas' end. Querétaro, they should have had this game. As much as I'm a Chivas fan, Querétaro should have had this game. They ruined their chances, and to be honest, it's disappointing for Querétaro. It's disappointing for Chivas. I'm not sure where we lie with them, to be honest.
Yeah.
But let's move on. Where we have America versus Tijuana.
At least my team pulled out the win. Yeah, my team pulled out the win. For those who don't know, like we said before, I'm an America fan. America had this game from the get-go. I mean, if you look at the highlights or even if you watch the game, you just saw how good they were offensively. The first goal was a handball, which we never understood that.
They reviewed it and still
still kept the goal. But if you look at the highlights, they all stopped, and when they saw one of the players who took the shot, they all stopped. They kind of just stuck their legs out, but were in shock because
it was an obvious.
An obvious handball. They all just froze and looked at the goal, and the goalie didn't even move. But the other goal, great job by Henry Martin for getting the rebound on the kick by Cordova passed it, and then the guy missed it.
Yeah, he tried to kick it away,
and then the goalie kind of wanted to tip it, but he tripped the player, which we thought would have been a penalty. But then Henry Martin saw the ball and just went for it. And
let me do my thing.
He's like, I'm going to show you how it's done. Hold up, step back. But yeah, they pulled off the great win, and we'll see next week against them.
And America to beat Tijuana like that was great to see from America's end.
Yeah.
Tijuana does drop in the table, so Tijuana, you got to step up as well.
Yeah, and they're my underdogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
I didn't know who to cheer for at this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Querétaro was my underdog, but I was still cheering for Chivas. Anyway, let's move on where we have Pumas versus Santos.
This game just finished. Tell them. This game just finished.
This game just finished, by the way.
The highlights were boring. The ads were better than this. Tell them how long the highlights were.
A penalty ruins another team's chance of winning.
Yeah.
It was a penalty, I guess, in my opinion. It was a handball, but Santos dominated this game.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense it doesn't make sense. Santos had 18 shots compared to 9. They had 6 shots on target compared to 3, and they had the better pass accuracy. I honestly didn't see them lose the ball much from passing.
Yeah.
They were getting there. Anyway, to lose to a penalty, Santos, man, I might lose a little faith in you guys, considering this is your second loss. But I'm gonna have faith in you guys. But Pumas, it was nice to see for them to win, because they've been struggling, big time. So it was good to see them score from a penalty, I guess. Let's move on though, where we have Tigres versus Toluca. So Toluca won this game. We were shocked. We expected Tigres to stay dominating. They don't have another tournament on the side, so I expected a lot from Tigres. Especially because stat-wise, statistically, they dominated this game. Once again, another team dominating the game and losing.
By a goal, only a goal.
66% possession compared to 34. You have 4 shots on target to 1. You have 13 shots in total compared to 6. Tigres played way better offensively than Toluca did, but guess what? All it takes is Alexis Canelo and a free kick straight to his head, and he's like, let me header, let me score. And guess what? He did. He did his job. Toluca wins the game. And now we have Toluca fighting to get to the top. You have them at number 3. in the leaderboard. So props to them for sure.
Yeah.
Let's move on where we have Juarez versus Monterrey. I'm not going to get into much detail. It was obvious Monterrey was going to win.
But we didn't think this much.
Oh, we didn't think this much. 6-1. Juarez, good luck. Coach, I hope you don't get fired.
But you will.
You better make some subs, some adjustments really quick. And you better motivate your team because that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
You got 2 crossbar hits in the first 2 minutes. You know it gets scary. And then in the 13th minute, you get the first goal.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It was just dominating from Monterrey. I mean.
Anyway, next game, you have Necaxa versus Pachuca. This was the best game of the week, in my opinion. You have a total of 4 goals. You have a total of 33 shots between both teams.
Yeah.
You have 12 shots on target between both teams. You have amazing pass accuracy, a lot of passes, a lot of corners. I think it was 9 corners. Statistically, it was amazing.
They're level, too. They're right there.
Yeah, you have Necaxa scoring in the 6th minute. Then you have Pachuca tying the game in the 20th. And then guess what? The goals were perfectly spanned to where you enjoyed the game as well if you were watching it. Yeah. So I just want to say, to me, this was my best game of the week. Props to both teams considering they're both struggling. I'm glad they got a tie. I know each of them wanted a win, especially Necaxa, who is so close to avoiding being bottom 3.
Especially my team Pachuca. They need a win, man. I don't think they want to pay no fine.
But anyway, let's move on to the last game, Cruz Azul versus versus Mazatlan, where you have Cruz Azul winning this game. We got that prediction right.
Yeah.
We were happy to see Cruz Azul winning. But Mazatlan really struggled, and then they get this red card. Once again, that doesn't help, man. These red cards got to stop. Got to play a little more clean, a little less aggressive. You got to remember a lot of these players are going to drop down and cry. That's what they do. I don't know if it's strategic or what.
Like, I don't know if this is
but we got to play a little more clean soccer, guys. But good job for Alvarado to score his 2nd straight goal in his 2nd straight game. Yeah. So it was nice to see. Good job. Props to Cruz Azul. They're at the top with 21 points.
Congrats to the winning team. All the winning teams are now. They're just playing really great, smart soccer right now.
Yep. Except Atlas. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, I know.
All right, guys. That sums it up. That's our Week 9 recap. Thank you so much for tuning in. You got my co-host over here, Unknown. You have your host, Fast Snow. I'm enjoying this so much. Thank you guys for sticking around. Please subscribe, like, and share. Please share. We're trying to get out there, trying to fascinate, help, teach, whatever you want to put it as, a lot of other people. So right now it's just the Liga Mexicana, but as you guys all know, we have a bunch of
baseball and basketball,
bunch of other videos, and yeah, we got baseball and Major League Baseball one hopefully this weekend. That's our goal. Anyway, guys, that's it. Peace out. Later.